Hi everyone, it's Katie. Happy Advent. I'm going to be reading the responsorial psalm for today and discussing how that ties into Advent and just daily life in general. The Lord is my light and my salvation. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom should I fear? The Lord is my life's refuge. Of whom should I be afraid? One thing I ask of the Lord, this I seek, to dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, that I may gaze on the loveliness of the Lord and contemplate his temple. I believe that I shall see the bounty of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord with courage, be stout hearted, and wait for the Lord. So, what I noticed while reading through the readings for today is just how many references to light it has. And this it reminded me of the season that we're in. We're preparing our houses, we're setting up trees, we're setting up our lights outside, preparing for Christmas, and just how much we really appreciate light as people, and even so much as the sun, especially in Michigan in the winter. Nights are longer, it feels like, because the sun goes down so much faster, and most of our days they're cloudy, and we don't get to see the sun as much. And even this morning, I woke up and saw the sun, and I was really happy, and I was just so grateful that we had sun. And I feel better on sunny days. And just how much we really value light. And we tend to value light more when we realize that there's an absence of it. On a dark night, I get scared in the dark. I especially used to get scared in the dark when I was younger. And just like being able to have a nightlight or just a light on in general was so comforting to me. I was very I would try to seek out that source. And even the light behind me, my tree is on. We set it up a little early this year. And but we notice it more when it's dark, especially at night. This tree glows a lot brighter and it's much more spectacular. And even the sun, we notice it a lot more when it's not always sunny, when it's in the winter. And even in in driving, it's darker, it's harder to see, and we really value being able to see our headlights or lights on the street. Keeps us safe, it makes us more secure. And in this responsorial psalm, it talks about how the Lord is our light, and how we shouldn't be afraid, that we should take refuge in him and courage, and not be afraid even when we're in the dark. And I think that that's something that we need to remember, that when we're in a dark part of our lives and we're going through something that seems challenging and we don't know where the next step is, and the path may not be lit up as well as we'd like it to be, or the path that we thought should be easy and bright isn't, that we can take courage that the Lord is there guiding us, even if we can't see our path, that he's there, and that he's our light, and that he's the only thing we need to look to. Because if we look to him, then the path doesn't matter. We know he would never lead us down a path that he didn't want us down, as long as we're doing his will, and following in his commands. And I think that's really what this responsorial psalm is trying to get at, this surety that we have that God will be there for us, even when we may not know the way, even when the path seems dark and scary and we don't know the next step to take, that God will be there being our light, and that if we just look to him, if we look to that light, there will not be darkness, and we won't have fear of the darkness. Because even though we may have darkness in our lives, we also have light, and we can be rest assured in that fact. And so my challenge for you this week is to find God in some of the situations that may be difficult, because he's always there and he's always giving us a path as long as we're following his ways, and to really just to be assured in that fact, and to pray on that, and to thank God for always being our light. I hope you guys have a really good day, and thank you for watching.